Hello, I am Cadet Master Sergeant Chandler, and this is part 2 of 3 to the Wingman course. In this section, I will be covering the Wingman course specifically. The information that I will be covering can be found in your Learn to Lead book. So what is a wingman? In aerial combat, a wingman is someone who watches your six. But in a larger sense, a wingman is a mate who looks out for you, especially in tough situations. There's a story I found that tells why having a wingman is important. Two F-4 pilots, Bob Pardo and Earl Amon, had completed a tough air battle over North Vietnam. Amon's Phantom was badly injured and was unlikely to make it home. Amon didn't want to bail out because he'd be captured by the enemy. Bob Pardo knew he couldn't just leave his wingman to fend for himself. But how do you help someone in midair? Today, we call it the Pardo push. Bob Pardo told the other plane to lower its tailhook. He then maneuvered his F-14 so that his windscreen touched the tailhook, thereby pushing the other plane. The maneuver slowed the other plane's rate of descent and enabled that crew to make it back to friendly territory. The Pardo push is an extraordinary, heroic example of one wingman helping another. That story is an example of why you always need a wingman in a combat situation. But why is it important to have a wingman in Civil Air Patrol? It's important to have a wingman for several reasons. They can motivate you and mentor you, but most importantly, they will be there for you when you need them. Do you need help with your uniform? Your wingman can help you. Need help running faster during the mile run at PT? Your wingman will be there to help motivate you. Do you need help with a speech or presentation? Your wingman will be there to give you guidance. So now that you know what a wingman is and why they are important to have, the next question is, how can you be a wingman to someone? As I said on the previous slide, a wingman is someone who can motivate, mentor, and support. So start there. Find a cadet to become friends with. Maybe it's someone who joined about the same time as you, or maybe it's someone you go to school with. Once you've found a wingman, get to know them. Know what they like to do outside of CAP, how many siblings they have, or do they want to go into the military after CAP. Once you've gotten to know them, it will be easier to be a wingman to them, and you will be able to be a motivator, a mentor, and be able to support them. On top of being a motivator, a mentor, and a supporter, you also need to be a protector and a spotter of sorts. If you see your wingman getting picked on, you need to stand up for them. Or if you notice your wingman acting strange, ask them how they are doing and see if you can help. So, to conclude part 2 of the Wingman course, I talked about what a wingman is, how you can be a wingman, and the importance of looking out for your wingman. Again, this is part 2 of 3 of the Wingman course that you need in order to promote from Cadet Basic to Cadet Airman.